Hello again from TFX Power Supplies. We just had a little question about a power supply from a customer. So I decided what I would do in answering the questions about this power supply, I would just turn it into a full-blown product video. So what we have here is what is known as the SPI300T8HNB. This power supply is what you call a TFX form factor. I don't have a tape measure on me right now, but we do have the exact measurements of this power supply shown on our website. For those of you who know your power supply brands, you'll know that Sparkle FSP are top shelf brands of power supplies. They meet the latest safety and efficiency regulations, and they're just overall good power supplies. We like to sell them because they require very minimal support. Most of the time people get these and they're happy for a very, very long time. This power supply has looks like two different 12-volt rails on it. If I could read that, it'd be an 8 amp rail on the 12 volt and another one running at 14 amps. We have a list of power supplies that this particular model replaces. I want to show you the connectors that are involved, which is a common question for most people. Let's start off here. We have an 20-pin ATX connector, and does it come with an optional? Yes, it does. This ATX connector also has the optional 4-pin connector. If you put this right side by side, it'll make the ATX connector be versatile between 20 and 24 pins. You got your standard 12-volt connector, 4-pin connector that goes to the motherboard. The rest of the power supply has a host of SATA connectors and IDX connectors, or I'm sorry, Molex connectors. This is a little floppy connector. You got one of those. Looks like you got 1, 2, 3 of the 4-pin Molex connectors and 3 of the 15-pin SATA connectors. Here's the bolt pattern. You got a bolt hole there, a bolt hole here, and a bolt hole there. So it mounts with 3 screws, and depending on the model, it might attach with some additional brackets. But what you're mainly looking for is to match up those 3 screw holes. If you got any questions about this power supply, this TFX power supply, we'd be glad to answer them for you. This is the SPI300T8HNB.